James Hume, Banbridge.
Rob Baloucoune, Enniskillen.
Ethan McIlroy, Ballinhinch.
Ulster.
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 Nathan Doak goes. He's got birds on McIlroy for the corner for Ulster.
Earliest memory of Ulster rugby, I mean, it was a season ticket holder, Ravenhill from no age. Came here with my mum and dad. You get that immediate sense of the crowd around you. It's just a special place to be.
I think my earliest memory is probably around 12 or 13, I think. There was a Ulster Open training session. Then I wasn't actually playing rugby too much. I was like messing about. I was more a footballer. So yeah, I think it was that was probably the first time I kind of really watched Ulster.
I actually think it was Jared Payne, his red card against Saracens. For some reason, I remember being in the family stand with a few friends for his birthday, and that moment sticks out to me. I think it's the earliest one I remember. I want to make myself proud, and I want to make my family proud in terms of they've sacrificed a lot for me to be here. I've sacrificed a lot to be here. Just play for my teammates because I enjoy playing with them. I want to do it with them and go through those games and those hard times with them, and hopefully come out the back of it with a trophy of some sort.
Family, friends. Mum's used to pick me up from training and drop me down, so get to give her tickets to come up to the game, and she gets to watch me play, I suppose, with friends and family.
You know, people would say they play for their family and they play for the badge, they play for all that kind of stuff. Yes, to a certain extent, but I'm also playing for me. I want to put myself in the best light possible, off the pitch, on the pitch. I want to be known as a person who is appreciative, humble, down to earth, give people the time of day, and I want that to reflect on the pitch as well, how passionate I am in my own game. So I think overall, you know, I play for myself and trying to be the best version of myself as well.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd are a big advantage for us. We always know when we're playing at home, we'll always have that extra boost in front of the crowd, and they make us play better when they start getting real loud for us.
You can always hear them shouting, there's chants going off and stuff. Like it's a class of playing, and it's great to, like, the atmosphere is always unreal, so yeah, it makes it better, more special as a player.
This is a very special group, and it's a group that I absolutely love coming into work and training with every day. I think the fans have kind of bought into that as well, and they enjoy watching the style of rugby that we play when we're on. Yeah, it's incredible. Like, you know, it's probably times where I look at myself and I need to remind myself of where I am, because I'm playing against these caliber of people, but I'm also feel like I'm on their level as well. So it's almost a massive confidence booster knowing that I've got lads around me like Ethan, Mikey, Rob Baloucoune, McCluskey, all lads from Ulster who we're playing against these so-called, you know, best players in the world, you know, top of the world players, and we're beating them or competing with them at the highest level and pushing them to the edge. So that needs to be a confidence that we need to have in ourselves as well, and I think we do.
Yeah, I mean, we back ourselves to do it. So it's always great going to Toulouse, and like that was a great atmosphere there as well, and it was a great occasion to play in. But like, yeah, it's unbelievable. Especially like you kind of look around and you're like, yeah.
I was actually on the pitch just laughing when I finished the Claremont away game, and we actually won in the Champions Cup, and the back three that finished was me, Nathan Doak and Stuart Moore. So within like 3 years I played with them all, age grade, A-team and stuff like that, so we actually had a bit of a laugh at that after the game. But yeah, it's amazing to grow up, and it's a bit more comfortable maybe having those guys around you that you have grown up with and you know their game very well.
I suppose Dan was really, he was in charge whenever I got my first cap, and he came in and it was real set on what he wanted to achieve at the club, and like just having that mindset and kind of shared that with the whole team, and I suppose like kind of narrowed my mindset and what I wanted to achieve as a rugby player.
He obviously gave me my first sort of start, my debut, and he also transitioned me into the sort of senior team with a few training sessions from academy, so I took confidence from that he's even bringing me in at a young age to train with the seniors, and he'd seen a few of my A games, which so that gave me a bit of confidence. And then he just had a couple of chats with me. He was pretty welcoming and just told me to keep playing how I'm playing and just be myself out there. Yeah, I couldn't really even put into words how much he kind of set me straight, because leaving school, when you're in Ulster schools and you're a big name, like, you know, you've been talked about a lot. I came out of school I was just so arrogant, cocky, stubborn, and I know I was, and even my girlfriend, who I've been with now since then, said I was. And how far I've come from then, and how many chats Dan had to have with me those early days before I first got capped, and how that set me straight was, I can't even put into words how much it helped me. So yeah, I think Dan's obviously shaped a good group here, and you can see the work that he's done when we play well on the pitch. But yeah, from my side, he came at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, that's the main goal. Like, you want to play, you want to win, and at the end of that, you win the league, or you win the trophy, and that's definitely, I think, individually, like, everyone wants to be there, and as a collective, like, that's the main goal. It'd be real special. I think it's the goal for everyone in here. Like, we know we have the ability to do it, and it'd be really special to do with a lot of the younger guys, and it'd be also special for some of the older guys too, who've been here for so long, so many years. You haven't won a trophy yet with Ulster, so it'd be good to get them one. As a community, as a fan base, as a player group, it would just be priceless. Like, it would be the perfect thing. I can't even describe how good I would feel if we won a trophy with this team. So that should be motivation for us to push on and obviously try to get our hands on them.